Less than 1% of men have a body fat of 10% or below. In this video, I'm going to show you the scientifically proven method that's allowed me to get as lean as the top 1% of men without taking steroids, doing crazy diets, or spending 2 hours a day on the treadmill. Even if your goal is to just lose that first 10 pounds, you'll be able to apply this. You're probably wondering if you can even do this, or if you have to starve yourself to get there. Well, it's physically possible for every single human being to get to 10% body fat. I mean, just think if you washed up on a desert island, you wouldn't come back overweight, would you? Tom Hanks in Castaway was very slim. But you can get to 10% body fat without starving yourself or going on a crazy diet. We've helped literally hundreds of people do this through our high performance health program, some well into their 60s. And I'll give you specific targets that you can hit at the end of this video to help you get there as well. So this is how I start my day. It's around 5:30 and I start with a coffee. I use this longevity mix from Brian Johnson. Don't think it's actually a longevity mix, it just has some good ingredients in it. Creatine, ashwagandha, L-theanine. I've got some fish oils. I've got NAC ginger curcumin. This is because I've been getting sick more often than I'd like, and there's some research around NAC and some essential there, which is more like B vitamins, etc. So these necessarily don't help with fat loss, but they do help with keeping me healthy, which is important. So this is my breakfast. I've got 1 banana and 2 high protein sort of Greek yogurts here. These have got 15 grams of protein each. Stick the macros on the screen just now as well. So it is 10:49. That means it is post-workout for me. So I've just finished training and I have main meal here. So I have some Heck chicken sausages. These are like 90% chicken breast, so they are good to go. And I have a bowl of oats with 1 square of dark chocolate. I will do 2 of those, and the dark chocolate is like an 85% dark. It helps me with my sweet tooth as well when I'm in a fat loss phase. Here is my dessert, which is just 1 cut up orange. I have a piece of fruit or vegetables with every single meal. Something I highly recommend. It keeps you full, satiated, and for the micronutrients as well. Now, if you don't have the luxury of working from home like me, then you could have a protein shake with some oats if you have access to a microwave, along with the fruit. That's a pretty portable option. You could have a chicken salad, a tuna salad, again with some fruit, or like a simple rice dish, some lean chicken, some lean prawns with some pasta, with some rice, throw a tomato-based sauce or something like that through it, and then you have an easy portable option. I used to work in a shipyard, so I would take my lunch in every single day and I just repeated that framework. Throw it in the microwave in a glass tub, don't put it in the plastic one, and you will be good to go for a nice, healthy, portable option. It's like 5 p.m, so this is dinner for me, which is a lean protein. So I've got fillet steak here today. Again, you can have chicken, salmon, pork, whatever. The goal is a lean protein. Some veg, I've just got pre-packed salad, some cucumber and some carrots. And these are just some potatoes, so I throw these in the air fryer with a little olive oil, salt, paprika, garlic, top recipe if you have an air fryer, and a diet soda. Again, the framework of the meal is relatively similar. Lean protein, some sort of micronutrients, some sort of non-fried carbohydrate, rice, potatoes, pasta, things like that. So my last meal of the evening is this protein ice cream. This is an absolute cheat code if you have a sweet tooth like me. It's literally skim milk, whey protein powder, some cocoa, and then I've actually mixed some Reese's peanut butter cups, like the small ones, through the ice cream to do it as like a mix in. 25 grams of protein, 30 grams of protein, sweet tasting snack, absolute must if you have a sweet tooth like me. So this is a really helpful tool for me to stay on track in the evenings. You've probably been on a fat loss journey before and got stuck. And the problem that most people face is the plan they start with is the plan they stay with. You start doing something, you get results, but all of a sudden they start to grind to a halt and it feels like no matter what you do, you just can't seem to get progress. The plan that used to work is no longer allowing you to drop body fat. In order to get to elite levels of body fat, you have to adjust the plan over time. I've lost about 15 pounds in my current fat loss phase just now. And I probably have another 10 pounds to go to get to that 10 to 11% body fat range. But my calorie target started at 2,500 per day. It's now at 2,000 per day. As you adapt and change, your targets have to adapt and change. And to get that last few pounds off, I'll probably have to go towards 1,600 to 1,800 calories per day. Which may sound low, but I'm only about 165 pounds, and when you make good choices with food, you actually get to eat quite a lot. A good rule that we use for our clients is every time you get stuck for 2 weeks or more, reduce calories by 200 to 250 if you're hitting the plan. You can't hit the plan Monday to Friday, do what you want on the weekend and expect to make progress unless you're sticking to it. So how do you work out your starting point? I recommend a really simple formula because simple is actionable and action is the only thing that matters. Take your body weight in pounds and times that by 12. That's your calorie target. If you're 200 pounds, that's 2,400 calories. For your protein target, 1 gram per pound is going to be ideal for most. However, if you are overweight or obese, base this on your ideal weight. So if you're 300 pounds and have really got a lot to lose, but your ideal goal is 175, then just set it at 175 grams of protein per day and fill the rest of your calories with carbohydrates and fats. The difference on those doesn't really matter. Just make it work on the calorie target and the protein target and get it from decent sources. Now that you know how to lose fat, it's time to build muscle. Off to the side, I'm going to show you how to build more muscle than 99% of men. Click that one and check it out.